all of this was made in Reason, and it's all stock music, so it sort of has that tension between, you know, being listenable and being licensable. But I think overall you're gonna really enjoy this kind of lo-fi hip-hop album. What up, Rockstar? This is Evan from Stock Music Musician, and today I want to answer one of my most frequently received questions. And no, I'm not going to answer whether or not I'm Jimmy Kimmel at the moment. We'll save that question for a later day. But the other question that I get asked the most is, where can you hear my music? For the longest time, all I would do is give people a link to Pond 5 where they could hear my music. But what I came to realize over time was that was really starting to impact my sales negatively, because the way that Pond 5 and most other stock music websites work is every time somebody listens to a song but doesn't purchase it, it ranks just a little bit lower and a little bit lower. And so as hundreds or maybe thousands of people were listening to my music, it started to suffer. So I stopped sharing the Pond 5 link, and that sort of left me in a bit of a conundrum, a dill of a pickle, if you will, about how people could hear my music, you know, that I could share what I was doing in Reason or what I'm doing, you know, elsewhere for stock music licensing. And that led me to want to release some of my albums. And I did that with the help of this episode's sponsor, DistroKid, which is one of the best sites for releasing your music or distributing it online. And what I want to show you right now is this great feature they have for users of DistroKid called Hyperfollow, where they automatically create a web page that will link to all of your music that's been released and allow users to easily choose which streaming site they want to listen to it from, whether it's Spotify or iTunes or, you know, whatever it is. And that way users can easily listen to your music on their preferred platform and perhaps follow you, because sometimes the links will help them follow. And that was sort of solved a second problem I had, is like sometimes I would refer people just to my Spotify page, but they would be like, oh, I don't have Spotify. How can I hear your music? And so that's why I am just stoked on this Hyperfollow feature. I'm going to show you exactly how that works in a second. But first, what I want to let you know is that if you want to release your music with DistroKid, I've got a link down below that'll get you 7% off your first year of using DistroKid. I think it's normally like $19, $20. So that'll get you some savings. And I also want to let you know that there is also down below a link to listen to my music, to my Hyperfollow page that you're going to see here if you actually want to listen to my music. So let's jump into the interface. If you've got your music on DistroKid, all you do is go to this More section here and click on Hyperfollow, which takes you to this page, and then you see your albums that you've released, and you can click on any of the albums, and then, you know, you can paste it in your Instagram bio, you can share it on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest very easily, or you have the actual URL here, which you could put on your web page. You could use bit.ly to shorten the link, whatever. And let's actually look at what the page looks like. This is the link that I'll paste down below. And basically, it's your album art, the artist name, the album name, and then you can hear previews of all of the tracks. You also have some customization features if you want, and you can edit the page, share it, look at your other pages, or let's say I just want to listen or like buy it on Amazon. Cool, takes us to Amazon. Or, you know, oops, sorry, should have gone back. Or listen to it on Spotify. All right, well, there you go. And so that is how you can hear my music. And frankly, I think DistroKid makes it the easiest it is to share your music with your fans and to build a fan base. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the music. Almost all of this was made in Reason.